Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. It seems to be coming together. We see a bit of a bounce there at the moment. We have seen one more low. I wanted to see one more low, mentioned that to you in the last video. It has formed one more low, but has not yet reached the 100% extension target. Maybe it's not getting there. I mean, we are dealing with crypto. This is the index chart. Futures charts look slightly different, each exchange chart looks slightly different. We came very close to 62,856, but we have missed it. So it's not yet touched the 100% extension target. Why is this so important? Well, because if we say that a third wave topped, that's the assumption anyway, that on Wednesday, the third wave topped here around $66,100. And now a fourth wave is unfolding. Then within the fourth wave, if we're looking at the A wave of that fourth wave, then looking at the internal structure, it would be ideal for this C wave of wave A to reach that 100% extension. But we came close. I mean, it's not that the price has to get there. It would be ideal, but the price doesn't have to get there. So anyway, I mentioned that we wanted to see one more low. Yes, that so far happened. And now I'm watching for a bounce. I think a bounce gets more and more likely, considering on the 1 hour chart, we're getting into the oversold territory. We're not there yet. So there is still a chance for one more low. All I'm saying is I wanted to see one more low that materialized. So likelihood for a bounce is increasing, but it hasn't reached that ideal target. That means there is still a chance. Okay. And if we look at the 1 hour chart here on the RSI, you can see, you can draw a trend line. It's still being kept down. So maybe we go down a little bit lower, which I would find ideal. It would be ideal. Let's go back to the 30-minute chart. The idea is obviously that, okay, maybe one more low and then we start the B wave, or maybe the B wave already starts. I mean, this is all part of wave 4. I mean, that's clear to me at the moment, that we are at least in a wave 4. How exactly the wave 4 is unfolding is always a bit of a mystery, because these wave 4s can be chaotic. But so far, I mean, I presented to you earlier today this resistance area. The price reacted to it, moved down. I then sent an update through earlier today to gold members to highlight, I think we were down here already. If anybody's shorting from the resistance area, which I've now taken off the chart, just be aware that support is starting here at around 63K, 63,140. Just above it, we already started to bounce. Just to show you that resistance area, this is here on X, because I did post it here. Yeah, this was the resistance area communicated. Price came down nicely from there and reached basically this support zone. Not quite yet, okay, but nearly came to it. But oh, by the way, this is the ETH chart. ETH looks a bit different. No, this is Bitcoin. Price reacted, nearly touched support, and we could start now this larger B wave. Okay, maybe wave A isn't quite finished, but I think a bounce is getting more and more likely. So, by the way, now that we're here on X, you can let us know again which coin you prefer. So every week we ask you, based on your suggestions, which coin you want me to analyze only on X. There's Tau, Velo, Pepe, Viot. Seems like Pepe is winning, the frog coin. So if you don't agree with that, go to X, vote. And also feel free to follow us here on X. And let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, so looking at the proportions, all I can say is one more low would still be ideal. I mean, it did that already, but would have been ideal to go a little bit lower. But we're very close to a bounce, I think. And if a bounce happens, then we need some kind of a signal. When can we say that this larger B wave is unfolding? Well, best indication would be, in my experience, a first break above the 50% retracement of the last decline. I mean, that's I think the earliest signal we can get. That's not, foolproof. That's not 100%. That's not guaranteed, but it's an early indication, and that would be a sustained break above 64,175. Then we can watch for an A wave to develop. So I added here a proposed microstructure for this B wave rally as well. If we then, rally in wave A, then we could get a B wave pullback from there, and then a C wave rally. As soon as we have waves A and B completed, we can calculate a target for wave C. And ideally, this would be the 100% extension of wave A again. So again, we came close, didn't quite touch it. Sometimes it touches it perfectly, sometimes not. It can only be an orientation. It's not exact science, right? It's a bit of a mix of art and science. And then from that B wave top, you know, a C wave down can follow. And yeah, but let's first see if we can turn around, start that B wave from somewhere here, and then we're watching from up here somewhere for a C wave to the downside to start, to complete the larger fourth wave. And then as long as we're holding orange support, a fifth wave to the upside could be a first diagonal pattern completed. A diagonal which would be a first confirmation that really the larger degree fourth wave bottomed. Someone asked me in the previous video in the comments why I'm not talking about anymore about this wave 4 low on the 5th of July. I thought I'd do that in every video. I mean, it's all about, we need to see the 5 waves to confirm that this is actually a lasting low. Until then, you know, we can easily see one more low. We don't need one, and it takes a break of support to get that one more low. But it just means we have to be on the side of caution. A first 5 wave move up will provide some clarity, but never certainty. So, but until then, you know, there are plenty of parameters we can watch. I mean, we've got all sorts of support levels, resistances here. And so, yeah, we can still watch for that fifth wave as it unfolds. But from an analysis point of view, if you're looking for clarity, we need that first 5 wave move up. Essentially, an analysis cannot give us certainty, right? But it can reduce the uncertainty. That's all we can do here. So that's at the moment my best interpretation about the Bitcoin chart. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.